Losane Kaida missed weight by 4 pounds for his UFC debut against Patricio Pitbull over the weekend, so the fight ended up getting canceled. But Losane Kaida was begging Pitbull to take the fight at a catchweight. Pitbull refuses, said it's not his problem, he's got to be professional, and also Pitbull was the underdog in that fight going in, and he didn't want to give more of an advantage to Kaida. And some people, there's a lot of people who do agree with Pitbull, some don't, but in the end, he didn't take the fight, and it got canceled.
It's my fault. You gave me everything you could. But please, it's my, I fucked it up. I know. Even my coach is there. The only thing I can say, please, it's my life. I've been waiting for this call all my life. Normally, I don't even talk to my opponent like this.
He's asking why you make him feel.
Because I can't. I'm not sweating. We try everything. I'm not sweating no more.
Já perdeu, não tá 3 pounds assim, então não vai.
I try. Even now I was trying. I talk with everybody. I can.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
I can. This is my life. I just want to fight. I didn't fought like 1 year.
I gave you all the vanity. Well, I can't give you this vanity. No, do it.
It's only 1 kilo.
I can't do
It's only 1 kilo.
No.
Please don't take this.
No. You take it off. Not me. That's your fault. You said that.
You can even take half of my money. I don't care.
That's your fault. That's your fault. Not mine.
Don't do this. Don't.
That's not about me. It's about you.
You are fighting. You are fighting.
I'm a fighter, but I'm professional.
I know. Okay. This time.
I'm 145 now.
I never miss weight in my life. You know that I never miss weight in my life.
Your debut in UFC against me.
That's you know how it's deep. You know.
You have 1 hour and a half to try.
I can't. If I can't,
You're strong.
I'm showing
You're
weakness.
strong, younger.
I'm showing
Younger, stronger, faster.
I'm showing weakness here, and these guys even filming it. But I'm still showing weakness.
You go to the lightweight.
So,
Go to the lightweight.
I might go. If I have more time, I can take featherweight. I can make featherweight easy.
He doesn't even look drained. Pitbull was right to say no. You had an extra hour too. Hearing someone like Patricio say, I'm a fighter, but I'm a professional, should humble you pretty good. Bro was begging and tried to make Pitbull feel bad for saying no, LMFAO. Bro wasn't trying to cut it at all. Clearly wanted an advantage. I'm surprised Pitbull didn't pull out the old Costa statement. That's your own personal problem. Bro wanted to fight, but not cut the last pounds. Shake my head. Regardless of how Kaida looked, a loss on Pitbull's resume at this point isn't worth any sort of compensation. True fighter doesn't care about small weight difference. Pitbull ducked. Please don't take this away from me like him missing weight is Pitbull's fault. Speaking normally, no sign of suffering. He still had 2 hours to go to make weight, but was lazy and preferred to waste time arguing. There was some rumors that Losane Kaida was cut from the UFC, but it was not confirmed. Pitbull would like to fight sometime this year. He could fight Arnold Allen, who's also looking for a fight, fighting one time this year. He's coming off an injury and is looking to get back in there after some time off.
Fight this.
How's the injury now?
Pretty good. I'm optimistic. I say optimistic I'm going to fight this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a fight in 2025?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Even if it's December 31st. Even if you have to fucking get me in a wheelchair and wheel me there, I'll have it. Because at that point, I need to earn some fucking money.
Only a couple changes in the rankings after the card of the weekend. Ohio dropped 1 spot to number 8 after his loss to Amavov in the main event at UFC Paris. And in the heavyweight division, Ante Delia makes his debut in the rankings at number 9 in his UFC debut. And he beat Tibau, who drops 3 spots to number 10. Carlos Prates says he doesn't want to fight that much longer. He just wants to win the belt, avenge his loss to Ian Gary, and that's about it. Chances of him winning the belt aren't that high. They diminish more when he says things like he wants to win the belt and retire, because they probably won't give him a title shot if he says something like that. But for him, he just wants to fight not that much longer, enjoy the rest of his life, take care of his family, and smoke cigarettes.
First of him, I'm gonna win the belt, and then I'm gonna challenge him to do a rematch. And then, I'm gonna stop to fight MMA. So I don't wanna fight too much, bro. I just wanna get the belt. And then, of course, make a rematch against Ian. You know, he's a nice guy. His wife, his son, they are really nice people. But I feel like I have to compete him again, you know. I was 6 years without lose. And then he come and give me a lose again. It's not nice, you know. I feel like I could beat this guy. I could win that fight. So I'm gonna fix some mistakes. So that's the plan. Get the belt. I tell him last time in Paris. Say, bro, I'm gonna win the belt, and then I'm gonna challenge you for doing a rematch, and then that's it. I'm over. Just enjoy my life, barbecue, some beers. I plan to fight 235.
Okay.
Well, if I become champ early, I'm gonna stop early. Just relax, just enjoy my time on the pool.
Just chill.
Take care about my mom, you know?
Okay, that's a good life.
Sometimes go to the gym, help the other guys. Just, you know, invest a lot of money to be safe after fight and just enjoy the life.
Next pay-per-view headline by Uncle I versus Pereira, the rematch. Curious how this fight will look, considering it's happening just a few months after the first one. Pereira's doing some training with Sean Strickland leading up to this one. Paul Craig retired after his loss to Modestas Bukauskas getting KO'd over the weekend in Paris. But he has a positive attitude about retiring. He never won the title, but he made it to number 7 at the highest of his career, which he's proud of. And he did have some good achievements in the sport, like big comeback victories at the last second and beating a couple champions in the sport in Ankalaev and Hill.
I'm not in this sport for anything other than memories. I've got nothing but memories over the last 10 years, and they are pretty positive. Like, some of the cool stuff that I've done, being part of the video game, having the Panini cards, that's all I wanted for a sport. So I'm more than happy to walk away knowing that I never got the title. The highest I got was number 7 as a light heavyweight. But not everybody in this sport will be a champion.
Right, and that's pretty damn great. I mean, that's 1% of the world that could even fathom, less than 1%. Of society that could fathom of doing what you guys do, and to become number 7 is an incredible feat.
Joe Rogan thinks Khabib shouldn't be undefeated. There's an asterisk on his record. According to him, he thinks that Tibau beat him when they fought. Thinking that Tibau won that fight is not a bad take, but saying there's an asterisk on his record would be a bad take, because ultimately Khabib won the fight on the judges' scorecards, and all the judges gave him the fight, and it wasn't even close for them. Every judge gave him every single round 30-27, but if you ask a lot of people, they thought Tibau won that fight. The media scores 5 out of 6 media members had Tibau winning the fight. 4 of those had him winning every single round. So a lot of media members had a 30-27 Tibau. All 3 judges had a 30-27 Khabib. So what does that mean? It was a really close fight, but ultimately Khabib went on to be an all-time great. And Tibau is mostly largely remembered for this fight losing to Khabib, but many people thinking that he won.
Khabib was the biggest 55er.
No, Gleason. Tibau. Yeah. And I think that's the one guy that should have beat him. If you look at the record, you know, you look at, like, Khabib's got an undefeated record, there's an asterisk. Yeah. And that asterisk is Gleason. Tibau. That was a very fucking close fight that I thought Khabib lost. But it was early in Khabib's career. You know, it was before he won the title.
But to your point, Khabib 55, biggest at like the championship level. Like,
yeah, I
Tibau
guess.
was never like world class.
No, he was world class, but he was never.
Well, I'm talking like world class in the 55 division, like top 5. He was never like tip of the spear.
Well, if you think that he almost won or could have won, he definitely could have gotten that decision over Khabib. He's right up there.
Yeah.
But he's
early in
after a while.
Khabib's career, to your point.
Their 55 is way bigger than Khabib.
After a while, those guys, their body just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.